All right, Drew. So last week, we definitely did not get to all the questions that were submitted by students. We did hit a broad category of questions that were asked, but we'll go ahead and I'll be typing these into the chat as we go. So the first one is, several students have voiced concerns about time tests and quizzes that are not allowing enough time for students to finish. An example, 28 question quiz in 28 minutes. How should they voice this concern to their instructors? So this one's just talking about a little bit shorter quizzes, maybe. So I'm not really sure what field this would came out of or what department, but does any of the teachers have advice on some of those shorter quizzes or how to handle a sort of crunch like that? And go ahead and raise your hand again on it. I'll go ahead and chime you in. Okay, Stacy, go ahead and unmute yourself.
So there's kind of two ways to look at this. Sometimes we give short amount of time because we want the students to know the material and not be able to look it up. And when we're not in class and we can't watch you and know that you're not using your book and not using your notes and not looking it up on your phone or whatever, we shorten the time because we want to know what you know. And in the classroom, I can extend time because I know you don't have those tools. And so that would be one way. And maybe the instructor doesn't realize. Sometimes I set up a set of time and students will go, there's no way I could get that done. So I think you have to be very transparent, but very, very tactful. Be kind and just simply say, I believe I really struggle to get that finished, Mrs. Alday. Would you consider giving us a little extra time in our next quiz? I just had a colleague that did extend the time for a test because a student requested it. So it is possible. You got to communicate though.
All right, sounds very good. And Gary, go ahead. I see you have.
Yeah, I had a couple things on this. One is, we don't know what we don't know. I don't give time tests and things like that, but if I don't know a student's having an issue, I can't address the issue. But certainly, as Stacy said, you need to have a conversation with your instructor, and I would do it in a phone call, not text messages, not emails, because we know how that goes. But I'd visit with them, but if no one's brought it up, who knows that there's a problem? That's what I'm thinking at, and just got to follow that process.
Thank you for sharing, Gary. I like how you said that reach out through phone, because a lot of our instructors do post their phone number in the syllabus. Not necessarily saying to spam them, but it's a very great avenue of communication, because I know some people struggle to embody what they're trying to say in a text or an email. So thank you very much for sharing that. We're going to go on to this next question.